Hey y'all, everybody. Thanks for sitting through that noodle fest there. I love Michael Landau. So I apologize for butchering one of his best tunes there. So I leave it clams and all. It is what it is. Anyhow, what we're here today looking at is the custom audio amplification, electronics, Suhr. I mean, there's sort of a three branding thing going on through this. The Classic Plus has a similar head shell to the SE, the original custom audio amplification head. And then there was a Classic, which I think was redesigned around Landau and his favorite Marshall. And then this is a little more compressed version of that and a little more gain, perhaps. But maybe in the same family, so that's what I was thinking. And I love Landau, so, gonna try it. So the amp's a little different than what I was expecting. It is loud as balls, gang. It is so loud. And doesn't seem to really want to play nice at low volumes. Moderate volumes, yes, but low volumes, not so much. It wants to go loud, and when it's loud, it sort of blossoms. I'm running it through Fryette Power Station into the 2 Notes Wall of Sound plugin. I'm using one of my IRs from my Big Hairy Cabs pack, which has been a godsend because I like it, and I could play this at a moderate volume. Good stuff. Let me show you a couple little just tones on the old S here. So what I started off with was so I'm in channel 1, which is really nice, and I have my JHS orange slice compressor, which is new compressor. My beloved Analog Man Dynacomp died, and so I had to replace it, and this is the first one I found that can do that thing that I love so much, and it's actually probably maybe better. So anyway, that's on because when I turn it off, so I'm just getting a little boost, a tiny bit of comp, and it's blended back, but a little bit of EQ just to open things up. But then I rolled the volume back. I mean, who does that? All the cool guys do that, but I don't usually do that. Where do you put the pick? Now it's off. So I just really like that extra little clarity. I thought that was kind of important to bring everything out. Do I have the bright switch in? Yeah, and the bright's in. Oh, and the boost's in. I mean, this thing gets super clean. Crazy clean. It wants to be clean. That is as clean as it gets. With the boost on, we're still crazy clean. Les Paul. That S has pretty quiet pickups. I think even for Strat standards, they're not. They're about the tune. The tune, I say, not about the volume. This will. So you get a little more grind with the higher output pickup stuff. Oh, that's a good one. There's a very fine line between adding a little bit of hair on channel 1 and just turning it to a mush. Bottom end's kind of mushy. Now on the back, there's a feedback, which is kind of like an amp tightness thing, and a depth, which is, we know the bottom end. So they're almost straight up and down, which is around where the recommended settings are. And I believe this is about where the recommended settings are as well. So if I bright, pretty woolly. But if you dial it back, it's quite nice. It takes pedals really, really well. Again, this channel 1 is super nice. And it's a beautiful, clean sound. Really, really groovy sound. So going over to channel 2, again, it's not that sort of super tight cutting thing. It feels to me more like it's in the realm of like a bassman, like a bassman head. But it goes places. So that's no boost. That's all the gain without the boost on. Such a good riff. That was Local H from the 90s, kids. Investigate your history, your rock history, and grunge. There's good shit back there. Good stuff back there. So I have the bright switch on too, which again, I kind of feel like it wants that stuff. Okay, all the gain, all the boost. Bright tightens this stuff up a little bit. Let me hit you that feedback. This is with that feedback knob all the way up. This is with the feedback knob all the way down. This is the feedback knob all the way up. Let's turn the feedback knob all the way down. So, you know, you just put it in the middle. There's a detent there for a reason. And then the depth, it's all the way off. And then all the way up. But, yeah, in the middle. Or even a little higher on the feedback and a little less on the depth. So there's not a ton of variation that's going to happen here, like... So the mid's out. It doesn't magically transform into like a crushing metal amp. It's still, yeah, see, it's way too sort of slow and compressed for that. But do you know the Suhr Riot pedal? It really works well with that. So the lead tone in the beginning was channel 1 with the Riot. Just they work so well together. Probably the best complementing duo that I've found for the Riot. I don't use that much. It's like really, it kind of sounds like the Custom Audio Electronics 3 Plus preamp. You know that Butte? that Luke used. So, all right. Instead of cracking on the upper mids, it sort of pushes on the lower mids. And to me, that's sort of that SE sound. And off. And that's a searing lead tone. You know, you put some schmoo on that and then you're good to go. I would highly recommend this if you have the ability to play loud and you love pedals. If you love the pedals, go into channel 1 and just go to town. Super nice. And it's got that Suhr sound. There's a very signature sound that John Suhr has put into especially the older amps that has that low mid bigness. There's a little fur, but it's that sort of like Lukather Kingdom of Desire era sound, and that era of Landau too. So there are some nice goodies to be had in there. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you all later.